that happened, I created some value because companies realize that, you know, I'm gonna do well, I'm gonna put up big numbers, I make impressive videos. I made myself someone that companies would want to send stuff to. So I get stuff sent in the mail every day, you know, from different companies, you know, just because now I have a larger following. It's getting bigger. It's not large, but it's getting bigger, especially after I was featured on Bleacher Report. So I picked up a couple thousand followers from that, doing a 360 dunk, whatever. But that was a part of my selling point, right? So there's the part where you're just really, really good and companies want to sponsor you, right? Then you have the other side of this is the business. You know, you might not even be a great power lifter. You know, you might not even have great numbers, but you have a large social media following. You know, if you have 100,000 followers on Instagram and, you know, 50,000 followers on YouTube, that means a company might sponsor you or take you on in some sort of partnership or business venture because they're going to get something out of it other than give you t-shirts, hats, and all this kind of stuff. They're going to be able to, they're going to be able to tap into your following, and they can make money from that. So if you're a person that has, like, you know, if you look at some of these YouTube guys, you know, Matt Tuning, Nick Wright, you know, these guys got into powerlifting, and, you know, if you watch their numbers aren't crazy or anything like that, but they're competitive at their weight classes and age groups and things of that nature, but they have a huge following. So these guys could probably get on and get sponsored by any of the powerlifting companies just because of what they bring to the table, not necessarily their lifting. So that's one aspect. Another one, and probably one of the ones that gets slept on most often, is the ability to, and I'm not going to say it gets slept on because I wouldn't go this route, but the fanboy route or the supporter route. You know, you have the guys who wear the gear, you have the guys who live the lifestyle of that company. You know, they lead that shit. You know, they're wearing 8-man strong shirts to church. You know, they're wearing Iron Rebel, you know, the funerals. You know what I'm saying? And those are two very good companies, I might add. And you have these guys, and they do it, and some people do it genuinely, you know, like, oh my God, I can't believe they have another release, this iconic t-shirt, you know, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, you guys are so great. And if you order and you're buying product from these people over a period of time, powerlifting's still at a point where they're gonna recognize your name over a period of time. Hey, this guy keeps buying, this guy keeps talking up our product. You know, like, you might be able to, like, help them. Instead of you paying for your stuff, you might get it at half off now because you're an ambassador. They might bring you on as an ambassador for the company or the brand to help them expand because you're like a foot soldier. So some people go that route. You know, they're an ambassador, and when you're an ambassador, you might not be getting, you know, funds or money or anything of that nature, but you get discount on gear, you might get free stuff, you know, just all you do is put out the word. So that's one way if you want to go that route. That's not the route that I would want to do, you know, but I will tell, like, you know, if I'm cool with one of the companies or whatever, and they come out with a nice tee or something like that, I may say, hey man, that was a cool tee. I may even buy the tee, you never know, but that's just how it works, right? So now that you have all this stuff covered in sponsorship, let's talk about what this really breaks down to and what 95% of the people who are sponsored, what's actually happening. In many cases, we're given stuff that we already have, you know. I was told that before I accepted a sponsorship, one thing I should probably do is buy or attain different companies' products to make sure that if you do choose to be sponsored by one of these companies, they uphold the same value and stuff that you would want to perform in. Because at the end of the day, if you take on this rap company and they have shitty raps, and now you're having to go out there and compete with these shitty raps, you're at a disadvantage. So you should probably put yourself in a position where you're repping a company that has high standards, great performing products and things of that nature. This is if you're going for, like, the companies who make wraps, sleeves, you know, training materials and training supplies, not a t-shirt company.